And welcome back to Touchline Sports. By name, I am Sfiso, and I'm alongside Karabo. One thing we have realized is that 70% of you are watching our videos but are not subscribing. Remember to subscribe. We are on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Karabo,
Sfiso.
let's get right into it, right? Let's look at the Kaizer Chiefs match up against Sekhukhune United. Not an impressive first half for both teams. People are not happy about the first half of the game. What's your take on the match?
Re go leboga Sfiso ke be ke dumedise ke bontse gore net first half ya Chiefs against Sekhukhune it was not impressive, more especially because of o lebella ka mogwele goreng the coach tse pedi approach je ka gona that game. Let's start ka first 11 as Sekhukhune, the first 11 a coach, and also the way lore formation a bona ne le ka gona lebella Sekhukhune they playing 4-4-2 babo formation a bona, but go lebella in the pitch they play 3 number 6 o bona batho tsa le botato Kiba, they have Ndlovu in that middle of the park. So ke lo tedi mo tshelo di gona go bontsha goreng coach Nanya ka go stabilizer Kaizer Chiefs, especially in the middle of the park. Olebella Kaizer Chiefs, they played 4-2-3-1, of which is 4-3-3. And they made 5 changes. Kaizer Chiefs, they brought in Mutosana Le Solomons, Rabon Batosa Levelangeli Tlepili, Ox Mutetwa, Batosa Lale, Asana Leveleba, and also a Ghost Power Ikodaro in that game starting against Sekhukhune, making 5 changes. In the previous game, Rebarokale Lemonville Golden Arrows, Narabone Batosa Lebumfundo starting that game 1-0. So playing against Sekhukhune, they made sure they change that team, more especially because of they wanted pacey players. Mtosole Asana Leveleba is very pacey, like a little pili would offer that pace, and also Bahabanyakile Motosana Le Ikodar because of his number 9 in between the two defenders, just Sekhukhune Motosole Bokardos at the back. So for now, the first half or bore, but maybe it's the class. It is because of Sekhukhune in that game they wanted to catch Kaizer Chiefs the counter into the Banyaga, just to make sure everyone behind the ball, and make sure immediately win a ball, we make sure we're behind defense at Kaizer Chiefs. And also Kaizer Chiefs they were cautious. They were like, okay, let's play a mid block. Make sure immediately when we lose the ball we press very quick. So I think that game bore, especially the first half. And gape something before ke lebala this one. I think gape le taba ya gore coach Cedric Gazi nasa no go lose against Kaizer Chiefs. He wanted the point. For your 9 point it was okay for you. That's why that game even that way. And some of Kaizer Chiefs players ke feel gore bana le that thing yela gore I want anyone or own a position because of making 5 changes against Sekhukhune. In the coming game, against Sandos, maybe we can see another 5 changes, especially if other players are still impressive coach. That's why we wanted that game nearly a little bit scrappy.
One of the key players, right, that you've mentioned the substitution, the five substitutions by coach De Cruz, right? A standout key member of the team was Mtetwa, right?
Yeah.
There are people that are praising Mtetwa for his performance, and there are people that are criticizing Mtetwa for the way he played against Sekhukhune. Looking at the overall performance, Mtetwa, what is your take on that?
Sfiso, I understand why people criticize. It is because of he's a player lowering more especially red team in a ball. More especially because of what he plays negative passes. Passes the back ball. The back passes. So I think that's the reason why but criticize him. But against Sekhukhune for nothing, he be an outstanding player, and also my man of the match because of okay, sharp, it's fine. Chiefs start a ball from the back, building up from the back. A player is helping Kaizer Chiefs to progress play. Because my boy drops a little bit deeper to make sure we connect with the defense and the attack. Mtetwa goes into the progressive zone because he knows even if he goes into the progressive zone. But something I like about immediately Chiefs lose a ball, he presses, like make sure he press it. Press fella just for press fella. He press and make sure win a ball. And also, the second ball, he also always win the second ball the opponent. And I think playing Mutetwale Mabue, it allow Mabue to go into the progressive zone, into the last third, in terms of like playing as a box-to-box midfielder. Unlike Karolokale Mutasingo, because Karolokale Mutasingo, they play more as a flat six or double pivot, and we don't see much Mabue. You see much Mabue in terms of progressing play, in terms of like going to the progressive zone and also going to the last third. So for Mutetwa in that game, he played very well against Sekhukhune, and I think the coach must keep on encouraging him, playing him a lot of games, so that I confidence and also helping Chiefs in terms of being able to recover play and also free up Mabue to go into the progressive zone and also to the last third. Yeah.
All right. One other standout player, right, for me is Langeli Fepile, right? He can rotate the ball, he can keep the ball. Looking at his performance yesterday, right, being introduced by the coach, do you think in the future he should be considered in the starting lineup?
So remember, as I said, in that Kaizer Chiefs team, there is no one who today I'm gonna start, or even the fans about game on the bench. So for nothing, Langoli Fepile is a player who is dynamic. One of the things still different, but also Bartman. He would pace. Is dynamic and also skillful. Those are the three things still Ronaldo John, and he's also a player who an eye for a goal, and he can like take on players. And again, whole like Gula Kaizer Chiefs, Bartman. He was involved. He made a primary assist playing that ball to Mutosandele Solomons. So for nothing, Ubali impact in that Kaizer Chiefs team. So he's a player well. Yes, I'm not saying Chiefs must rely on him, but he's a player who only impact in that Kaizer Chiefs team. He must keep on working very hard, keep on playing. Because of football the way people they will say, okay, Chiefs it's a match to breezy to Stellenbosch and also money. The defender or given maximum for a one player, but the player lowering in impact in that Kaizer Chiefs team. For nothing, the impact against Sekhukhune issue why Kaizer Chiefs by two players and also money for him. I think he's a good player.
All right. You also mentioned the goal, right? Scored by the first goal scored by Kaizer Chiefs. The linking play between Pile, Solomon, and then Bartman.
Yeah.
Right. Bartman, he wasn't given enough time, right? In game time in the last season. In this season, do you think possibly if he's given enough time to play, do you think he might be the main man for Kaizer Chiefs?
On that one, coach after the game, he said something about Bartman is a player he can play multiple positions. You can play him as a left winger, a right winger, or at least sometimes you can play him as a number 10 or playing him as a number 9 or as a referent. So for now, I think we improved this season. He's one of the players by improving. For me, I feel like he improved a lot this season. So he's a player the coach must keep on believing on him. Against Sekhukhune, yes, that goal maybe will redeem him because of remember against Kruger he was man of the match. Against Sekhukhune scored a goal. At least something yellow. Acceptably game sharp, but at least against Sekhukhune at least to get a confidence booster going into game against Mamelodi Sundowns. So I feel like not playing him last season maybe it was because of Asingabele preseason the Kaizer Chiefs, and also the coaches not believing in him. Sometimes it can be difficult for the players, but this season I think is going to be an impact player for Kaizer Chiefs.
Now let's look at the overall 90 minutes of the match.
Yeah.
Do you think Kaizer Chiefs played good?
For now, I can't say they played bad or they played good. For now, I would say they played kind of patches, more especially because of first half they were not the both two teams. But Kaizer Chiefs deserved to win that game. But whole level la second half they were much better in terms of progressing play, in terms of trying to play through the pockets, in terms of movement that the player or level like Gulam do the way Loring to receive that ball is as if like is going vertical, but like making sure was playing that ball to do. For and I think second half it was much better, but especially in the last 20 minutes of the game because of they started to rotate the ball and rotating the ball in the half yard opponent. Unlike the first half, where they were rotating the ball at the back in the negative position. So for now they had position in a good in good spaces, more especially in the half yard and opening up backline as Kukune and also creating the chances still for now they should have maybe scored maybe 3 to 4 goals because of there was a ball where I believe he should have maybe done better. And also Villagas taking on Mutosane Cardoso, at least like play a cutback, Maradala cutback and would try to hit that ball, at least Mutahono body in front Bergen. And make sure we're going to block that ball. So for now, I think they played very like much better, especially second half and then the last 20 minutes or 10 minutes of the game. Yeah.
There you have it. That's how we conclude with our conversation right here on Touchline Sports. Remember to subscribe, follow us on all our social media platforms. We'll see you on the next one.